A 1-0 win. Just firstly, give me your overall assessment of what you saw from your team.
Hard fought win. Delighted to score from a set piece. Well worked corner, good header or good finish. I thought we were the better team in the first half. I thought we bossed most of the ball. I don't remember Ronnie having to fly around too much. Second half, it almost mirrored the league game that we had a few months back. I thought Bromsgrove, there was a reaction second half. Started to push forward, fullbacks were getting forward more and asking more questions of our shape. We changed our shape a little bit. We were starting to look less of a threat, although late on we got in for fun and just didn't. I mean, some of the chances we missed was ridiculous, really, but to put the game to bed. But Bromsgrove had more chances than they had in the first half for sure. I remember a couple of balls flashing across the face of the goal where we didn't track a runner down their left-hand side, our right, and I remember the lads toe-boshed it across the face of the goal, and then one come the other side. I was never comfortable and thought we was controlling the game. Obviously, they were going for it a little bit and leaving men higher up the pitch. But if people do that and you counter, you've got to be clinical and ruthless, and we weren't. We got in some unbelievable positions and didn't finish the game and put it to bed. But in the end, listen, it doesn't matter whether it's a county cup or an egg cup or whatever. I don't really care. We've got ourselves into a final, which is, I've never been in one as a manager, so I'm delighted for everybody concerned. It was, I really don't care. It's a final and we can look forward to it. I might took the chairman for some suits for the lads, but listen, I'm pleased with the result. Can we play better? Yeah. Will we play better? I hope so. But what I'd say is we've got a really tight squad now. The lads that started and the lads that are on the bench. That's it. We've got no one else. We've got a couple of lads on, I would say trial, but training with us, who I don't really know, whether they're going to be signing for us or whatever. But that is us. Obviously, Josh Dugmore's on his way back and trained with the group for the first time, although obviously minimal, but no contact in fact. But he was out there passing it with them and doing some drills with them, which was brilliant to see. It'd be brilliant to have him back in the fold. He's a great kid. He's doing really well. We've got Sween's back in now. We need to try and get him fitter. He's training really well. He looks happy. He looks in a good place, which is great. And all the boys, I've got to say that the standard of training that I'm watching is really good, really high, and the spirits are really high. They're in a good place. So we need to keep going. Basically, we've had a good run of results. We've got some really tough games on the road coming up now at Halesowen and Banbury on a week today. So we just got to basically rest, recover and keep going.
And obviously you mentioned we're into the final against Worcester. It's obviously something to look forward to, but in between you've now got Halesowen and Banbury, as you mentioned. So what sort of things need to go into place now between the two away games that we've got coming up?
Well, obviously they'll be off tomorrow, but we'll train on Thursday morning at Hayes. We'll have a report on Halesowen by tomorrow. We'll show the lads a little bit about them. They're obviously really strong at home. They've got some very, very good players. They're I think in the playoffs, so they're fifth. They're and they'll be sniffing around, and in the playoffs, I'm sure at the end of the season, 100% maybe win the league. Who knows? They go on a run now, they'll win the league. They've got that sort of clientele as personnel in their ranks. They've got some really good footballers. And they're expected to be there, big crowd, expectant crowd, so we can go there and try and play our stuff and see how we crack on, but yeah, I'll sort of analyse them a little bit and we'll see how we go. I've already played against Russ's team 3 times this year at Redditch, FA Cup and the trophy in the league, so I know their strengths and they're considerable, so if we'll have to be at our very, very best to get anything. And then obviously Banbury have hit a good little run lately. We're in and around the same sort of area in the division, so a bit tough game. All away games, all games in this league are tough, but away games are doubly tough. So we'll prepare properly and crack on and give it a go. Yeah.